In every man's life, there comes a choice between two paths. One, a path full of darkness and treachery. The other, a path that is bright and playful. But what the man doesn't realize is that he must either suffer through the pain and treachery while on the path to success, or suffer through the pain and darkness at the end of the path to failure. So, for the past couple of weeks, I've been feeling like an absolute fraud. I feel like my self improvement has been fake. I've been half assing everything I've been doing, and that I'm lying about all of it. I mean, I go around portraying this character of absolute human excellence. I'm the best, you know, I'm the smartest kid in my school. I'm the best worker. I'm the hardest worker. I don't eat junk food. And in reality, that's not what my life's been like for the past couple of weeks. And I just needed to share this with you guys because it's been stuck on my chest for a while and I really want to get it off. I've been, you know, go around talking about how easy it is to me. I don't eat junk food anymore. I don't play video games. I don't watch TV. I do all of it, right? I feel like such a fraud. I feel like I talk about how easy self-improvement is for me, and in reality, it's been struggle. I've been struggling for the past couple of weeks, and it's been really like awful. Like I I've eaten way more junk food than I think I should. I'm trying to cut, but I can't seem to keep on my diet. I don't want to do anything anymore. Like it took me a good 30 minutes of lying in bed to finally decide to get up and start talking to you. I mean, it's 7:25 right now. I started 15 minutes ago and I woke up around 6:45 or 6:30 today. And this self-improvement journey, I feel like a fraud. I feel like I'm lying to everybody about what my life's been like. And it feels awful because I have people in my life that go to me for fitness advice. They go to me for diet advice. Like my friend, he was talking about how his arms hurt and whether he should do this or what type of foods he should be eating to build muscle. And I feel like I'm not doing that for myself, yet I'm giving him advice on what to do. I'm telling him, oh, yeah, eat foods with high protein and stay away from super high sugar junk foods because those will cause you to binge. And I'm binging. I'm literally the one binging. And it's like, well, how can I give advice to someone if I can't even take my own advice? That doesn't make sense. And I feel like, especially on self improvement, you get a little bit harder on yourself when you go into ruts and everything because you feel like this shouldn't be something where you're doing this because no self improvement YouTuber ever talks about what their ruts were like. They only talk about how much better they are and how easy self-improvement is. It's not easy. You know, Self-improvement YouTubers always want to inflate their ego by saying, I have 3,900 minutes of meditation. I have been on a keto diet for a year and I only have 2 cheat days a year. When they don't acknowledge all the hard work, all the years of pain that it took to get there, all the years of mental fatigue trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with you someone. So it sucks that they don't do this because this is the main growing point of self-improvement. Sure, you grow when you go to the gym and everything like that. But if you can find yourself in situations where you feel awful, where you feel like quitting, and you push through them and you continue on, that is the biggest growth points in self-improvement, but almost nobody talks about them. And what happens is nobody talks about these things. And our brain gets this idea of self-improvement, that self-improvement is so easy and that it's not a big deal. And then suddenly we fall into a rut and we're like, whoa, this isn't part of what they said happened. what's going on? Why am I doing this? And our brain starts to freak out. You know, that's what mine did. I felt like I couldn't tell anybody because I felt like I was too deep into this whole self-improvement thing to tell anybody that I was actually struggling with it. And, for a couple weeks, I just acted like nothing had changed. And in reality, I think my diet has been getting worse and worse. Like sticking to my fitness has been getting worse. It's been terrible. I just missed a workout yesterday. And I mean, it's been 2 weeks since I've missed one, but still, I feel like I'm missing more workouts than I ever have. Looking at my workout sheet right now, in the past, what, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I've missed four workouts, which is just embarrassing because there was a time when I had 100 days without working out, without skipping a workout. And, now I'm stuck missing a workout every 1.5 weeks. Like, what is going on with me? And I feel like just by covering it up, I'm making it worse because I have this stress and, sometimes you need to let stress out. And I wasn't letting stress out. I was keeping it inside and I was pretending like, oh, my self improvement's still going so low and it really wasn't. And I didn't feel like I could tell anybody about it because I felt like that it would break my persona of this human perfection that I wasn't maintaining. And I wanted to tell you guys that it's okay. Okay. There's going to be times when you lose that touch that you had and that self improvement gets so much harder. And it's okay that happens, all right? Don't worry about it too much because everybody has times when they lost their touch of self-improvement. They felt like their life wasn't improving anymore. All the YouTubers had to go through those stages before they actually got good. And even though it hurts and you feel like you can't change anything, you will break through those times. You will break through the times when you feel like you're doing nothing right. And you'll come out on the other side feeling better. You'll come out on the other side mentally stronger, physically stronger, spiritually stronger. It's actually a great feeling to break out of a rut. But you need to be able to realize that you're in one, take the time to get out of one, and do it correctly so you don't end up falling back and back. And I just posted a video on that if you want to go check that out. I'll link it as a card somewhere around here. But I mean, it happened. I need to tell you guys because, this is something that I struggled with because I was like, whoa, what's going on? Why is it so much harder? And it can be stress factors sometimes. Sometimes it's like school. I felt like as soon as school started, my diet started to get worse. My mental health started to get worse because I was stressed about things like grades that I hadn't been worrying about in the summer that felt like I could put my mind to other things. I felt like I was more mentally worn out from having to do hours of work that I found pointless, that I still had to do anyways, every day. And I felt like, it was kind of taking away from my discipline. And, maybe it's something like school. Maybe you had a death in the family that's causing you stress, that's causing your brain to not be able to work as hard and maybe keep you disciplined, going AFK more because you kind of want to dissociate from all the sadness in your brain and everything goes to hell. That's sometimes that happens. But when you get through those times, that's when you can really start taking it. All right. Hope this video helps. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Peace. I love you.